Hello. Welcome to Let's Make a Comic Book, Season 2, starring Bitzy the Tradie Kat.
Yeah.
And today's episode, we have three great artists who are going to start the story off. The epic tale of Bitzy the Tradie Kat, who lives in space. And so far, that's all we know.
That's all we know.
To introduce the guests, we have Mal Briggs, Chris Pitcairn, and Laura Smith in tonight. Thanks for coming on the show, you guys.
Thanks
Much
for having me.
appreciated.
So we will take a look at what happened last week. So we had Alex Major and Peter Wilson and Nick May all did a part of the character. And we ended up with Bitzy, who was named by the Retro Bros and Sean Chai Daughter in the chat.
Oh, cool. You took more notes than me. Cool.
Sure did. And so what we'll do now is we'll pick the order of operations. So we'll start with Mel. You get to pick a number.
I'll pick it. 3.
3
3. Let's see what 3 is.
is number 2.
You are gone second, my man.
And then we'll get Chris to pick one.
Oh, God. 4.
4 is 1.
Oh, no.
You get to kick
You
us
can
off.
do it. You can do it, Chris.
And then Laura is going third.
Mhm.
And now we can pick the panel. We've got the wheel of layouts. And I'm going to
Oh, so
click
many.
the button. And we'll see what one it lands on. And it's that one, the 3 long
That's
panels.
the one I did.
Ooh.
Yay. So I'm going to remove that. And I'm going to get that into the private chat for you guys to download and put on your drawing devices. While I'm doing that, Sis, you can show off the fan art that we've got.
Yes, we got some fan art. That's something we're doing different for season 2. So the first piece of fan art was actually sent in while the character was being designed last week by
shit.
Dave Dye. So not the best of what do you call it?
Resolutions.
Resolution. Yeah, I couldn't even think of the word then. So we had that, and then Emmanuel Hernez. I hope I'm saying that right. Hernez sent this in, so that's pretty cool. I love the drill. And Danny Nolan, with his strange sense of humor, sent this one in. Danger Gene sent this one in.
That's cool.
So that's pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
And Rob O'Connor got a bit of a crossover going. and then we have someone who's on the show who also sent in fan art. Chris.
Oh, nice. Very slick.
Very cool.
All right. So do you guys have the template? Yep.
Yeah.
So Chris, you're starting us off. And
God.
so this all we know so far is the character's name, what the character looks like, and that they live in space. So you get to do anything, basically.
Well, gosh, I guess. I mean, they're like a tradie, right? So I guess,
Yeah.
like maybe doing like welding on a spaceship. Because if they're in like a glass, like if the cat's in like a glass container, has their own air supply. Yeah,
We're gonna need
welding on a. Yeah, in a little piloted body, doing some welding. I'm just gonna fix up my
Totally up to you, dude.
yeah.
While you decide, I'm going to try to read out comments. I've noticed a few people have done hand signals. Thanks a lot, guys. I can't read that. Oh, heavy metal, okay. Because without my glasses, I can't see them. All I can see is little hands. Kerry's reading them out to me. Excellent. We'll start with Nick Mays going, "Oh, Bitzy, where will you get up to tonight? What will you get up to tonight?" Where did I say where? I'm lovely at reading things, so I love that this is the choice that Ed had. Shane, read the comments. This has got too many symbols on it, so I'm going to put this one up. This is from Kerry. Woohoo! With lots of cats and so forth. Celebrations. And then we've got the peace sign. People can see little Sis. That's from Lee Chalker. And then Adam Gillespie's doing the rock and roll. Then we've got horizontal panels. My old enemy. Yes, Nick May. Yes. And oh wow, this is so much fun. Sunshade Dorcha.
Oh yeah, that's John Chai Dodge's the name Bitzy. Came up with Bitzy.
Oh, the celebrity in the show. Cool. So while Laura and Mel sit there waiting for Chris
to do something.
Don't worry, I'm relearning how to draw while waiting.
So am I.
How do you do a circle again? Is it like with the sharp angles?
Yes.
Nice.
Well, let's have a chat to the other guests. We'll start with Mal because he's up the top. Mal, tell us about yourself and how you got into comics and drawing and all sorts of stuff like that.
Oh, does anyone really remember how they started drawing? Like, anyone?
No, I don't actually.
Right?
Right.
It's
It might show my age, but I still have my first sketchbook, so yes.
that's amazing. I probably do somewhere. Who knows?
I do somewhere as well. My mum gave it to me just a little while ago. I don't think it's handy. There'd be very embarrassing images in it, like Captain Australia and such.
Nice.
Yeah, I've always drawn. I always enjoyed drawing. I found comics were one of those things that it's hard to not like. I mean, they were always there in the newspapers and everything. Like it, I just see comics as more complicated versions of picture books, and we give every kid picture books. So it's almost like it's not that people didn't get into comics; it's that people kind of just stopped reading pictures. Like everybody starts reading pictures, but at some point, people just stopped for some reason, and I just never did. So, yeah, it's a funny thing. But yeah, I mean, that's my job now is selling everyone else's drawings and stuff. So, yeah, it's fun. It's fun for me to pull out a pencil. I've got to try and relearn how it all works, but yeah, it's cool. But yeah, I've been running Impact Comics for 20 years. Selling comics and stuff. So, yeah, I just spend my whole life around comics, and I'm constantly amazed at the people who understand how they work. It's really easy in comics sometimes to just enjoy the ride and not think about the mechanics of how a panel's laid out and how the story flows from one panel to the next, and all the pacing and everything. And I'm always awestruck when I hear someone who's really got, like, see someone who really nails it, or hear somebody who thinks about it intentionally and and really understands that stuff. I think it's kind of amazing. Yeah.
Excellent. Alrighty, should we have a look at what Chris has got so far?
Oh, yep. Here we go. Oh, yes, welding. I love it.
Yeah, just kind of blocking it out at the moment, but
Oh, that looks awesome. That's a really good use of the long panel.
Yeah, it's funny hearing panels, long panels. My old nemesis. I really like doing long panels, like long narrow ones, and getting like that was a weird gesture. But yeah, like being able to kind of layer a whole bunch of different, I guess, sequences and depths on top of each other, and having like something comedic in the foreground, something comedic in the background, and like layers that you can just sort of have going backwards and forwards in depth, but also stacking them on top of each other. So yeah. And also welding, because I was like, oh, I can have like a mini welder's mask on Bitzy.
That's awesome.
So,
all right, so Mel, you're second. So is that enough info for you to?
Well, I'm looking at. I'm just wondering what he's going to put in the background. So,
yeah, probably nothing terribly specific. Stars.
Okay.
Maybe a spaceship going past or a flying saucer.
Okay.
Nice.
The old BWS. Black with stars.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to press that. Well, while we're here, here's some more fan art that just came in.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Just came in. I was trying to move it, but I clicked on it instead.
So let's have a chat with Laura. This is your second time on the Let's Make a Comic Book.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's good to be back.
So tell us about what have you been drawing lately? What's going on?
Well, yeah, I've actually not been doing much comic recently. I'm eternally working on the second volume of a comic that I've made, Sophie's World. But in South Australia, we have an annual art exhibition called SALA, the South Australian Living Artists. And as of last year, I've been part of an art collective here in the city. And some of us are actually working towards an exhibition. So that will start in August. It's for like the entirety of August. So I have been working with traditional mediums, acrylic paint on canvas, trying to get 2 pieces done. I don't think I'll manage to get a third done, but trying to get 2 pieces done for what will be my first exhibition as a practicing artist. So that will be very neat.
Yeah, very cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's quite fun. It's a little bit out of my wheelhouse. So the theme for our exhibition is flowers. And I am a horror artist and a surrealist. So like I've finished one piece that is like flowers with like my big creepy grins that I do. And the one I'm working on at the moment are little green daisies with eyeballs in the middle. So
cool.
Yes.
Have you it could just be me and because the screen's so small, but are you practicing on the wall?
So this piece here is not actually by me. So that is one of my friends. She's also an artist, but that one there is me, the big.
Oh, cool.
And then I've got some little pieces down on the ground, and that black line that you can see, if I can point at it, that black line, never mind, you can see it, has a hand coming out of it. So yes, cool. I am drawing directly on my wall. You know, it's the pros of owning a place. Apparently, you just get to draw whatever you want.
I was about to ask, you're not into rental bonds, but yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah. Not losing any bonds anytime soon. Yeah. So look, I've been doing it for a long time. You can probably actually look back on the session I was in the last time, and he was probably only slightly less complete than he is now.
Ah.
But yeah, it's good fun. It's just with Posca markers that I have absolutely destroyed because I didn't prime the wall in any way, shape, or form. So
That's awesome.
I enjoy
I
it.
will
Nothing like
do-
drawing on a wall.
Yeah, well, that'd be cool. If I did that, there'd be a lot of trouble. Oh, look at this. Nick May says he drew a Captain Australia comics as well. There you go. It wasn't just me. And Sean Shea? Sorry if I've never seen a name like that, so I'm going to get it wrong every time. Wow, that's a great panel design. So I think that was to Chris, because I don't think we've seen anyone else's. So it'd be funny if it was anyone else's. And feel free to make the cat fart. Thank you, Alex. That's really nice of you.
So, if anyone who's watching wants to be on the show, we do have a submission thingamajig that says made.
There it is there.
And there's also, if you want to send in some fan art to get shown on the show, there is one for that too, which is the same one, but it says art instead of interest, I believe.
I'm glad you said that because I haven't actually made one. I'll make it right now.
You can tell the future.
Oh, hang on, I can't do that. We'll get us shut down for having songs of other shows.
It's all right. I think you're off key, that they won't ping up.
Yeah, I don't think
I was about
there
to
we go.
start
There's
singing
the art
That's
one.
So Right.
So for the fan art, throw it in there. It's a page where you can submit art, one art piece at a time. You can put your Instagram handle in there and all that sort of stuff. If you do that, we'll share it on the comics channels and tag you. So that's the reason we're asking for your handle there.
We got Wolverine is the character for tomorrow for the drink and draw. Is it tomorrow?
That's tomorrow. Drink and draw. Wolverine is a character. You can send that in there as well on that same page. You can pick which show you're sending the art in for. So if I get a Wolverine for this show, I will be a little confused, but then I will realize what's happened.
All right.
If I get a Nightcrawler for this show, then I will be confused because I don't know any show that we're doing at the moment with a Nightcrawler. But if you want to do that, go for it. I'll show it anyway.
Sometimes you just have to draw Nightcrawler. It is what it is.
Yeah. Little blue dude with a tail. Gotta love him.
Happens to the best of us. Should we put up Chris's drawings?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. It's like he's hidden the inks.
Well, what am I pressing wrong? Oh, there it is. I see what I was pressing wrong. It was already on the screen. There.
Okay.
All the buttons to bring it up were gone. And I'm like, what's going on? It's just hiding in the background. Looking all, I love that. I love the welding mask. That is awesome.
So cute. It's got little whiskers.
Yeah, little kitty,
mask.
little kitty welding mask with whiskers. Had to have whiskers on it.
Of course.
How would we know?
Exactly. Oh, I meant to ask. I assume this is all in black and white, like before.
Yeah. Black and white.
I don't like that one.
No MS Paint. All black and white.
Alas.
Sorry, we had someone on. Oh God, Oz Comic Show, and he admitted that he colored his entire comic in with MS Paint. Bucket tool.
Whoa.
I think that was Adam Gillespie, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Adam Gillespie, and he also won a ledger for it.
And drew this.
My mum makes We call it boomer humor, and by that I mean my brother and I call it boomer humor. But my mum makes comics that she puts on a website that she has, and for the first couple of years, probably, she not only drew it in MS Paint, but she drew it with a computer mouse.
Nice.
With a mouse.
Yeah,
That's an
Oh,
achievement.
wow, that's impressive.
yeah, it was like crazy. She eventually, migrated over to Photoshop and to a drawing tablet. But yeah, for ages it was a computer mouse and Microsoft Paint.
That's impressive.
Sweet. So, the Mal, how's your panel coming?
I've just sent Scissor
Oh,
JPEG
I'm really
screenshot.
paying attention, aren't I?
It's all right.
Classics is.
Classics is.
I just started looking at it going, I wonder if it's actually dark enough to see, because, I'm being super timid here. I'm feeling intimidated by people who actually draw.
I'm looking at it, and I don't know if it is.
All right, that's all right.
We'll put it on the screen anyway. Let's give it a go.
I'll make it a little bit darker, and no, I'll give you a better one. Hang on a sec.
Okay, because I could, but then again, this screen has issues with contrast. So
Oh, we're back to the tech issues, are we?
yeah, I've got the tech issues. I got them all, baby. What was I going to bring up? Yes, we've been given a pronunciation guide. I'm sure I'll still stuff it up. Sean Key. Okay. I'll forget within 5 seconds, but thank you. And it's Doraka. Is that how you pronounce that? Doraka?
Doraka.
Doraka?
Say it differently each time, and one of them's bound to be correct.
Yes, I'll get it right once tonight. That's my mission. And we also have the Weldy Mask reminds me of the Wuhan cat during lockdown that went viral on WeChat. I have no idea what that is.
Me neither.
He
Which
looked
part
like
of
that.
it are you lost on?
So, yep, I'm glad that happened, Alex. Sounds great. That's all I've got to say. I have no idea what you're talking about, Alex.
It's terrible.
Did we get Mal's picture?
Here we go. I'm going to send you through something a bit darker now.
Yep,
Cool.
cool. I've got it open, ready to check it out. Messenger's been messenger. Jackie says, "Hey, sausage sizzle and gang." And save the downloads. Let's see if this. My computer's playing up a lot. I'm saving things to downloads, and there's 3 download folders now in my computer for some reason. And I'm having a lot of fun figuring out which one is the one it saves it to, because every program decides to save it to a different one.
Oh, with the the one, like the virtual desktop, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Microsoft really want you on OneDrive, don't they?
Yeah, OneDrive, that's one.
Oh.
Microsoft does my head in. It's such a virus.
Oh, we've got a creature.
Got a
That's cool.
space octopus.
Space octopus. It's not space without an octopus.
I've often
Today.
said that.
I love it.
Is that enough for you to go on with, Laura?
Yeah, I think so.
Sweet.
Oh, I got it right the first time. And now I've got to look back at the pronunciation so I can say thank you. Thank you, Sean Aki. There you go. How I'm not remember. Oh, yeah, because it looks different than that. Emphasis on the first syllable. I don't know if that's the last name or the first name. And Rob
Yes.
O'Connor is a big fan of the space octopus.
Yay.
Space octopus is cool.
So straight into fighting. Well, maybe not. Might be a love
Yeah,
octopus.
don't know.
Can't really assume these things.
You can't call a lover octopus. Not on the internet.
Oh God, no.
I said what I said.
That'd be my mistake.
So it's probably lucky we had Alex on last week then.
Yeah, not this week.
So, Chris, have you
Me.
got any comic books coming out or that you're working on or anything you can tell
So
anyone about?
oh, pardon me. So I'm currently working on Fox and Hound 6. So that's the last book in the current Fox and Hound series. There will be a second one, as far as I'm aware. Nick's already hard at work, drumming up a story for that. But so that's my current project. But I think one of the comics that I worked on with her, not last year, but the year before, Your Highness, has now gotten printed, and she's now selling that one. So at least I think it premiered at Comic-Con. So that's really cool. Like, we worked so hard on that one and had so many issues with, like, because it was with a publisher and then there were complications, and yeah, it was a whole thing. But it's great to sort of see it finally getting printed and coming out.
That's awesome.
And I think she was talking about doing some special cover variants, whether down the track, which would be cool. What else? There was also Lucky Country, which I think we've pushed back a little to kind of focus on other stuff. But Lucky Country was the it's like a set in a dystopian future version of Sydney, where
Future?
yeah,
Sorry,
where
finish
housing,
that off.
yeah, where it's the future, yeah, it's like housing is decided by lottery, and it's like this socioeconomic, political, not quite satire, just like a commentary, which was really different to work on, quite unusual for both of us. God, I'm doing this terribly. But yeah, that's kind of it at the moment, is just promoting those two and then focusing. Good Lord, I'm not doing this well. And then promoting the next Fox and Hound, which is, oh boy, it's a doozy, but it's exciting, and it's fun to kind of finally be working on it, and can't wait for people to be able to read it. And yeah.
So where can people get the Fox and Hound and the
So they're all available at, I think it's nskanecomics.com. So let me just double check so that I get the it's not coming up. That's annoying.
Nope.
Yeah. Internet dude should be doing this. Okay, so it's not .com. Let's try .com.au.
Oh, it's nskanecomics.wix.com.
Oh, it's a Wix site. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. If you go to NS Kane Comics on Instagram, she has the links there that you can buy the comics from.
Excellent.
So yeah, all the comics that are out are available there. I do also have for people who are interested in stuff if that's a bit lighter, I was the colorist on the first issue of SK's Transhuman.
Oh yeah.
And I also did, I was the illustrator for Wolf Cubs with him. The first issue is out, and I think the second issue is currently like in pre-Kickstarter thingy. So you can also get those from him. They're quite different from my usual style. They're very kid friendly, so they're much more cartoony. Because yeah, Nick's stuff is not kid friendly. Definitely not friendly.
Speaking of not kid friendly, I'm just putting the link up there so people can see it. I just found it, so it's a nice complicated one. There's NSK stuff, which will also have Chris's stuff in there. Not kid friendly. Don't go there if you're a kid. Just saying. Kid, stop it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, kids, stop. Stop following the link.
Stop pretending.
Have a look at Laura's.
Yep.
drawing.
Let's have a look. See.
Oh, we've got stuff happening.
Yeah, trying to remember what backs look like at the moment. Who even knows?
You'll be the first person to draw Bitzy's back.
I know. I was looking at the like concept of Bitzy. I'm like, what is that at the back? I'm like, an exhaust pipe? I'm going to assume it's an exhaust pipe.
I thought it was as well, but I think it might be a scarf, but it doesn't.
I don't know.
Really.
But
Yeah,
like,
I thought exhaust pipe as well. So
yeah, but I mean, to do it, it would go like off here anyway. So you know, that's you know, we'll leave mouse panel alone a little bit. Although I'm going off a little bit up there, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. So while we have a look at Laura's drawing, let's chat to Mel about Impact Comics.
Yeah.
Give us some info
on
on how you got into it and where it is. And
so we're in Canberra.
Yeah.
And yeah, how I got into it is I was selling vacuum cleaners, and I decided I would not be wanting to do that for the rest of my life. And so I...
Did it suck?
I tried to work out how I could sell comic books, and yeah, a lot of other links in the chain, but yeah, that's sort of what really started me on the path to where we are now. I was selling selling vacuum cleaners and spending my money on comic books, so I was like, yeah, I think I need to do the other way around or something. Yeah. No, I don't want to spend my money on vacuum cleaners either. No, don't do that. Yeah, so we've been doing it. Coming up in September will be 20 years Impact Comics. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, 20 years ago, we were having some very, very late nights, ordering pizza and stuff while we were working out how to set up the accounts, and literally drawing plans for the shop on napkins.
Wow.
And that sort of thing. So, yeah, and now we're, coming up 20 years. It's not the easiest time right now to be in any small business or retail or anything, but I always say that some of my worst days are better than a lot of people's regular days. I mean, yeah, I think I said that right.
I think so.
Yeah. I'm having a lot of trouble drawing and talking at the same time. I'm really trying to be polite about it. So yeah, we've sort of become like a really, oh no, we're not really mainstreamy. I mean, we do stock the mainstream stuff, but we're definitely, we go out of our way to find things that you're unlikely to find in a lot of other places. But at the same time, we don't have as much small indie, especially local stuff as we used to. And I think part of that is things like Kickstarter and stuff are filling that role that comic shops used to do, and the odd places that you'd find zines, independent record stores and stuff that aren't around so much anymore, and all of those sort of things that used to be the places you'd find indie zines. I think in a lot of ways, Kickstarter almost is like a constant artist alley. Like people can be discovering new stuff all the time online, and it makes the whole economics of it different. The trade-off is the quality of the finished product that people are able to produce now is so much more professional than it was, when you expected an indie comic to be photocopied and stapled and that sort of stuff. But it does mean that the economics of that doesn't leave a lot of room for a shop to basically pay for the space it takes to display an indie comic. So, and that unfortunately is a big reality of things. Is rent is one of our biggest bills every month. We're importing pallet loads of stuff that's getting air freighted from America every single week, but our rent is one of our biggest overheads, and so it's really hard for us to get in things that we like, unless they're paying for the spot, and that's the gut-wrenching part of being in a business where you're actually excited about the product and you want to do these things. Is it's really, really easy to make bad financial decisions, because you're just passionate about the product. And so we're constantly checking ourselves and trying to make sure that we're staying on top of those things, which is, oh man, you guys don't want to hear that. All I've just ranted on for ages about why I can't sell indie comics. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
I mean,
My mouth needs to be supervised. My brain's too busy supervising my drawing hand.
I feel like it's so accurate for so many people, though. So, it really reigns true for, I think, nearly everyone in the industry at the moment. Not everyone has a storefront brick and mortar that result in, overhead costs like that. But that doesn't mean that, we can't see where it comes from. And, the expenses to create batches of comics without the support of the various, sections that come together that you did used to get from comic shops that are being pushed out by things like Kickstarter. That's not as accessible to everyone. Kickstarter is great, but not for everyone. And the change in how people can go about doing things is enormous and ever changing. Like everything is a fad in so many ways at the moment. You're always learning something new because the thing that you learned 6 months ago is no longer valid.
Very true. Okay, just to throw it in a totally different direction. Alex says the octopus reminds me of from a romance cartoons from Japan. Thanks,
I'm
Alex.
sure it
I
does.
told you that you can't say
Romance.
octopus on the internet.
So yeah, I think he thinks everything's a romance.
My poor octopus is starting to blush.
And I've got to keep going back. Shawniki. Sorry, Shawniki. Said giving ideas. So I waited till everyone had drawn, so that these ideas don't filter into the art of the actual artist. But Shawniki said maybe she's just fixing the space octopus tank at the space aquarium.
Oh my god, that's
Or
precious.
the space octopus is the captain of the ship, and she's repairing cause maintaining pressure of the water environment in space is hard. Okay, yep. And Robbie's saying Octopussy. I guess that's a reference to 007. That was last week, wasn't it? What were you talking about 007 for now? I don't know. That's what I'm going with. I'm not going to go anywhere else with that word.
That's fair.
Okay, so we've got the idea of what everyone's drawing. Is anyone going to have any dialogue or narration or anything on their panel?
Ooh. I hadn't
Not
thought about
me.
that.
I'm a silent comic artist.
Cannot hear them scream in space, isn't that it? Although I think we had a discussion about this last week about how you can, and I wasn't listening because it was Alex telling the story. So, oh, sorry, did I say that out loud?
See what did there? That was great.
I love you, Alex. You know that. So the story is about the octopus seducing Bitzy. No, I don't think that's it.
That's one of the romances.
Yeah, he's always after romances, old Alex. Shall we have a look at Chris?
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Putting down my flats so I can start.
Is there someone in the window?
Yeah, I'm sure of no particular consequence, but I just drew someone in the window looking very surprised or like.
Nice.
Oh man, I didn't even spot the window. I think I might have aced the window.
The window's on a different side of the ship.
There you go.
The window is
Different
a social
perspective.
construct.
Yeah. A social construct.
The window is the friends we made along the way.
Yeah. It's Schrodinger's window. It's both there and not there at the same time.
Nice.
I've often said that about windows.
Mm. Occasionally experienced it, walking into them.
I'm doing it again, Ed. I'm forgetting I'm on a show and I'm watching the art.
Oh, we've got a comment
awesome
from
watching you guys draw.
From Peter.
Oh, I just saw Peter. Yep. Peter said evening or earlier. I missed that, didn't I? Doesn't hurt to have a few silent panels to begin with. There you go.
I'm toying with putting in a sound effect, but like you said, it's space, and I'm rubbing my head.
I was thinking of putting in a sound effect.
Put in a really small sound bubble, and it'll be like a whisper.
A really big one with nothing in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's actually a lot funnier.
It is, isn't it? It's happening.
Right. Your entire panel is just a sound, like a speech bubble.
Oh no.
Oh. You're going to kill Chris.
Oh no.
Don't do that. I'm not finished yet.
He has to finish his panel first.
Yeah.
Deep breaths. You can die later.
Yeah.
Things I never thought I'd say to Chris today.
It's all good. Finish it in the afterlife. It's all good.
Yeah. I'll just die at the end of the stream. You'll get a big ratings.
That's true. It'll be all over the news.
Woohoo! Drawing kills man. Comics to blame.
That was bad. That was also bad.
To take charges.
Mothers
Take
across
charge.
the nation revolt against comics.
Yeah, even Peter's saying here, don't die live on the stream, mate. So, I don't know if that's his way of saying wait till we finish to die,
Yeah.
or just not to die at all. I'm not sure which he's saying.
Yeah, don't give us paperwork to do and you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's it. It's that. It's the paperwork.
It's the paperwork.
Oh, it's always the paperwork.
No one wants to do paperwork. And if they do, they're lying.
Or they're paid a lot for it.
Even then, they don't want to do it.
Well, that's true. Oh, I've been checking for new art. No. God, no more fan art. Yeah, that's because you're all too busy watching you guys.
I put one
that's
into
mesmerizing.
the thing, sis.
Oh, shit, I didn't see.
Language.
Oh,
That was English, I think.
another Ed. Oh, yeah, that's one that is. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's the one I gave everyone as reference. That is wicked. Yeah, I don't know what more to say.
Oh yeah, Peter Wilson did the logo too.
Oh yeah, good point. Thank you, Peter Wilson. Much appreciated.
On you,
And-
Peter.
Thank you, Mel.
Oh, I'm glad you're not watching my screen for this bit. I don't know how to draw lines.
Oh, he's out of the window.
That looks awesome.
Hey,
And you were worried, Mal.
I'm
That is
still
awesome.
worried.
Don't be worried. That's awesome. Oh, I don't know if you said at the beginning, you don't have to fully finish these pictures during the show as well.
Yeah.
So don't stress. We just need enough that we can put the picture, that Ed can put the picture together, give everyone a feel for what the page is going to look like.
That is true.
aye, Captain.
And I just realized I'm meant to do all this other stuff for you guys that I haven't done. So I'm just going to. Oh, no, there's a whole bunch of comments coming in now. That'd be right. That's fantastic. Future cover and looks fantastic. And police report. Hang on, what's that for? Hang on, what? It
For
was me.
the death of Chris.
Yeah.
Paperwork. The paperwork I don't want to do.
Yes. I wasn't there.
Nah, saw nothing, heard nothing.
Saw nothing, heard nothing.
Don't even know why you're bringing it up, really.
Good point. Okay. Let's see.
Why did I give myself so many long lines? Who decided on the layout of this panel? Ugh. I'm an artist, I swear.
Oh, hang on. Yep, found it. Cool. I can rely on Google after all. Okay, that's one. Now let's get the next one. And I must stalk you, Mr. Pitcan, because I know your Instagram tag off by heart. Yep. I'm the one giving all the love hearts to the pictures. That's me.
Oh.
Oh, I pressed the wrong one. I don't know who that dude is. You've got a dot. He doesn't. Oh.
Yeah.
We can still show this on the show, maybe.
Oh, that's dangerous.
I haven't scrolled yet, so no, it's fine.
I've been trying to put little warnings before I post anything really.
Yeah, you've got nothing here that's bad. Nothing here that's bad. I saw the two pictures and went, does it get more intimate as I go down?
Absolutely.
Oh my.
Not cool. And I'm guessing, I'm curious about this one actually. I'm guessing you don't have an Instagram with all your art on it, Mal.
No.
Well, you should.
Website for Impact Comics or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Nice.
But I was just gonna hassle him that he didn't have. No.
Oh, that was terrible.
So many little suckers.
Canberra, cool, right one. There's quite a few Impact Comics came up then.
Oh.
So
I shall have to hunt them down. There can be only one.
Not on stream. We've been through this.
Okay,
so let everyone know once again that we are taking submissions for fan art, and if you want to be on the show as well,
yes,
if you want to draw a panel or be on recent reads as well.
There is a page. The interest page has little tick boxes next to every show we do. Tick the ones you're interested in. It can be multiple. It can be one. It just can't be zero. That would be silly. Why are you sending me these emails? Seriously. But yeah, so say what show you want to be on. I've already contacted a few people who've done this and put them on shows. So yeah. Oh yes, Ed. And yeah. So if you want to be on any of the shows, if you want to submit your art, that's the link there. You can submit it for this show as fan art. You can submit it to Drink and Draw. And I think there was another show I put it up for. I can't remember what it was though. Oh, you can submit art for Amateur Hour. If you want me to show off how much better you are at drawing than me, I will put that picture up, cry a little, take it down, continue drawing.
Sounds good.
So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Makes Sis Cry. Maybe we should change the name of the show. Makes Sis Cry.
Gives a goal for everyone, you know, like a target for the night.
Make it so awesome that Sis will cry.
So awesome.
On that
it
note,
brought tears to
amateurs
Siz's
are
eye.
very much. Oh, sorry.
No, as well.
I was just going to say, people, amateurs, as you know, the nice way of saying that you like me. You are welcome to send in your art. All levels of art are appreciated. We had a guy who was using what it was like a program. I can't think of what the program is, but they were blocks, putting them together and making drawings that way. So that is all acceptable.
Love me a cheeky bit of pixel art. Used to do it in Minecraft all the time.
Yeah, it wasn't Minecraft, but it was similar.
Roblox?
I wouldn't know. I saw the finished product. Sorry. But yeah, it was cool. They were sending stuff in the Drink and Draw for about 3 or 4 months, and then just stopped. It's a bit sad.
Did they get art block?
Oh God.
I'm not even sorry. I'm not even sorry. If I had this in my head, you'd be here in your ears.
Chinway, yes, Sean O'Key. I'm going to forget your name every freaking time I go to say it. Yes, you can put your name down for Chinwag as well, and we will pass it over to Lee, and we'll say, "Hey, Lee, here's someone who wants to go on your show," and he'll go, "Yeah," or he'll go, "Oh, maybe later." I don't know. I don't know what Lee will do. Actually, I don't know him that well. He's a stranger to me.
Once more with the puns, we'll leave it to him. God has nothing to do with this.
On that one, I'll throw it to Sis and say it's about that time for you guys to send in what you've done so far on the panels, and then I'll stitch them together and make up a little mock-up of what the page is going to look like, and then we'll be able to finish the show.
Oh Lord! All right.
So just send them to Sis in Messenger.
Yep, just send me messages the easiest way. If you know me, if you don't know me, then stuff you. I'm not putting you on the show anymore. You can just share it down the street or something in the letterbox. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just talking garbage now. I'm just looking for a button and it doesn't seem. Oh, there it is. This is what happens. I can't concentrate on three things at once.
While you do that, I shall.
That sounded like, what the hell are you talking about, Sis? Shut the hell up and let me save the show.
Where is my thing? I'll get that. Oh, yeah, I already done that.
Good boy.
Where is it, my... No, there we go. So this is the comics shop, comics.shop.
Oh, you found the new one. comics.net.au/shop.
Yes. I typed in comics.shop and it went here.
Yeah, it went there, yeah. If you look up the top, if you go scroll to the top, see where it says store, it'll take you to a better looking shop. Top right.
I see.
Because that's the default WooCommerce site that you were seeing just before.
So these are all Australian comic people. A lot of them have been on this show. And it helps to support the other shows as well. And the comics network and getting comics published by all these awesome creators. That's my one.
My mouse isn't working. Hang on. Oh, there we go.
I have 2 panels. I got 3.
So you're 3 now. My mouse wasn't working. I was clicking and clicking and clicking, and it did not want to go to Chris's page.
You could have clicked once more.
I did, and that's when it finally worked.
So I'll put this together while you do the other things.
Yep, I'll do the other thing, which hopefully is... Well, we got some fan art. Someone must have felt guilty about me giving crap to everyone. That someone is Nick May.
Oh, that's cool. So Nick May designed the leg.
Yeah, he designed the legs, so you should know the legs well. Okay, so now I need to boost this up. I used to have this set up before we started. I'm so organized. Watch me go.
There you are.
Yes, that's what we want. Sorry, Nick, gonna have to take you down. I'm sorry.
Like emotionally.
Better size last time we did the show, but it's working. I like the way the Let's Make a Comic Book is across the top, and my screen's not taking it over.
Hey, it's me.
It is.
You can see
I
my
love it.
eyes.
It's all the flowers with the eyeballs.
Yeah. So the eyeballs are the one I'm currently working on, and then the pink, yellow, and blue one with the face you can kind of see. Yeah, that one is the one that's finished. That's a part of it.
They're cool.
I'm liking this one.
Yeah, I've had to
the
pause it so that I can do the Sala ones. I need to finish some of the black background. But that one and the one next to it with the hands holding the world are going to be a pair.
Very cool indeed. Well, what's...
Oh yeah, I've started making little minis. You can see the little figures on the right hand side.
Oh yeah, those.
Yeah. So I play Magic the Gathering like a lot, and I also play D&D. But I decided I want like little treasure bags for treasure. Because,
cool.
Yeah. So like I've made a bunch of like little minis that I've been selling. They're just like little polymer clay ones, like oven baked clay that I paint. They're little haunted treasure bags.
Now, I don't know how quick I need to go. How are you going, Ed?
Still going.
Okay. We can always circle back. We'll look at Chris's now. We've got some mermaids. Mermen? Mermaid? What do you call them?
Merfolk.
Merfolk. Yes, I like it. Much better. Merfolk. There's a merfolk trying to drown someone. That's not very nice. Going into the horror theme there, Chris.
Always.
Lucky Country. I remember seeing this picture.
Yeah. A little bit of Elden Ring, a little bit of Shadow Hearts fan art for anyone who played Shadow Hearts. Just best game ever that no one's heard of.
Hold on, I'm Googling it.
It's like it's a mashup between like Final Fantasy and Lovecraft, and it's set in the First World War.
Oh,
well, now I have to play it.
Yeah, yeah, it's so cool. In the second game, one of the characters you play as is Princess Anastasia, and she attacks people with like a Fabergé egg.
That's so fabulous.
Yeah. Yeah, Shadow Hearts. The first one actually came out around the same time as Final Fantasy X, but yeah, it's just like Lovecraft meets like Gothic fantasy, and it's just set in the middle of World War One.
Wow,
it's very cool.
If I played games, I'd be totally into it. We'll flash over to Impact Comics in case Ed's going faster than I think he is. If not, we'll go back and look again.
Hey, what's going on?
We're looking at your Impact comic. I hope this is yours. It says Canberra. Nice.
Yep, that's ours. Yep, it's got the post up about the DC Marvel thing. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they're doing another one of those. Oh, Omnibus. Yep, Omnibus. So there's some cool things from his shop, from the Impact Comics in Canberra. If you're anywhere else in Australia, go to Canberra. If you want your comics, there you go. How's that?
Yeah. Oh, look, circling back to what I was saying before about not stocking stuff, something I should have mentioned was as a solution to that, we came up with a few years ago this idea of essentially having our own little convention, because we've got a terrific pedestrian area in front of the shop. And so a little bit like Comic Street in Brisbane, and a little bit like a few different zine fairs and stuff, we started doing this thing out in front of our shop. And we were thinking we should be doing something again for our 20th anniversary, because I think it was our 10th anniversary where we started doing it. But the thing is, now in Canberra, we've got Oz Comic Con, GammaCon, Geek Markets, something else. When we started, there was nothing. So I still can't let go of the idea that we're going to do something again, sort of. So yes, keep your ear to the ground, because If I find the motivation to organize something, it's going to happen real fast so that I don't get distracted and do something else. So yeah, if you're the sort of person who likes to show up to artist sallies and stuff, yeah, do keep your ear to the ground, because we might do something again. If we find a gap in the calendar and I get myself sorted for that sort of thing. So yeah, because like I say, I love being around all the comics I can, and the more people I can get around the shop, discovering new things, yeah, the more I want. So
Awesome.
Excellent.
I'm going to go through all these comments that I missed while I was doing all that. We've got Shauna. Yes, I've been told that's what I'm allowed to call her. Saying, call me Shauna. There you go. So thanks for letting me skip a few bad pronunciations. Hey, sis and guys, from Nathan. Then he also said, you can submit a comic for the store. Yes, you can do that as well. For the unless you're talking to Mal, I'm assuming.
Oh, feel free to hit me up if you've got something that I think I'll sell. I'll check it out. But yeah, get it up on Comex first.
Tell me as well. Nick May is the only one who noticed I never drew the towel for the cat. Oh, you didn't? Oh, that was Alex saying that, by the way. Well, got towel now. You're out of the story. Sorry, Alex. You're no longer part of it.
It's a Schrödinger's tale. It's sad. Sometimes it's not.
Probably a no-brainer. Who's going to AvCon? What's AvCon?
Adelaide's Comic Festival this weekend.
Oh, okay.
It's really good. I am not going on account of I don't have the money for that. But no, it is really fun. People should definitely go if they have the chance.
And then a question was thrown out for me. Shane, are you appearing at the Comics Market at Comics Plus on Sunday? Yes, I am. Comics will be there with all Comic Studio books. Going to Smash instead. Alex, I guess that's another event or whatever. Good luck to the people next week carrying the story on. Stu. Oh, that's funny. That Stu's one of them. Yeah, so at least I think he is. He is now, if he wasn't before.
Surprise.
Surprise, you're on the show. I have to make a fourth panel. Damn it. And Ed has put up the comic. He's just waiting for me to shut up.
So here we go. Let's have a look.
Oh, that's going to look so cool.
It's the page in full.
That looks so awesome.
Looks amazing. Whoop. Give a close-up look. Those stars look great.
Mm.
Like
So this up, people, is the opposite of what mine will look like.
And there's the lesson in the window.
The shock is actually from the upskirt shot that lady has through the window.
I didn't even think about that. Oh my god.
That's a good detail here of the Bitzy taking off the welder's helmet to have a look.
That's really cool.
At this thing coming in.
Wow, that's so cool.
And then we've got the big tentacles.
That's so cool.
That is an amazing looking page.
That is. That's an awesome first page. And we're still going for the no words in the word bubble. Bubble.
Yeah. Yep. I'm just leaving it.
I love
it.
Bad, the temptation to do like a tiny little bubble between the tentacles as if it's talking back, but no.
Do it.
I might have to.
I think you have to.
Yeah.
You said it now. You put it out there.
I don't make the rules. I just put the weird word bubbles.
I was gonna do like a zzz, like sound effect for the welding, but I think I might just leave it. Just have it no sound.
Yeah, it works really good.
That works. And
I think
yeah,
we're
it's
actually
this
nearly done.
this Sunday. Yeah, it's this Sunday. Yeah, sorry, darker half. With Sean Craig. Why aren't I drawing Kaizen? Well, that's because I will be eventually. Ed has made it a rule. Sis has to do one panel. So
And I'll be doing
somewhere along
one
the
too.
lines, I will ruin the book. That's got to happen. And don't forget,
You
Comic
should
Street
have
is the
cooked.
following weekend. That's true. That's true, Sean. And Shauna, I'm allowed to say that. That is amazing. So I think that was towards the whole page. The comic's looking great so far, even though you gave yourself so much work with the tail. Thanks, Alex. And great stuff from Nick May. I agree. That was bloody awesome first page.
Mm. So what's next?
Yeah.
We will be back next week with 3 new artists doing another page of randomly selected layout to follow on the adventure of Bitzy the Tradie Kat. And
Awesome.
I just
that's about
realized
it.
I don't know how Photoshop works.
That's no good.
Does anyone?
Go to my screen for a second. I didn't know it does this. I don't normally do speech bubbles, right? So I'm just like, oh yeah, like do the thing, and then like do the custom tool to do like a little tail. So I'm drawing the tail, and I get a cat.
Oh,
That's cool. I mean, honestly, cat-shaped speech bubble.
That's awesome.
So yeah, sometimes
It's
you
got a tail.
it's got a tail. See,
It's got a tail. There you go.
we said there was no tail. We
Just
look tail.
white out the bits you don't want.
Wow. See, look, my lack of skill strikes again.
No, I think
Okay,
that's
there we go.
pretty amazing.
How's that for a speech bubble? Just in the
Cat.
background. Anyway, that was my contribution to the day. Just a cat. Thanks for coming. Don't mind
We've got a lot
me.
of comments coming in about awesome brand, all those sort of words. I won't read each one, but they're pretty much saying freaking awesome page. They're just saying it nicer than I just said it. That's all. And Alex is going on about something, but I'm not going to read that. It's only Alex. And yeah, so I think we're ready to say goodbye and good night. Is that right?
Yep.
There's no art that I've missed.
Thank all Chris and Mel and Laura for coming in tonight and doing some awesome drawing.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone in the chat who's commented and everyone who's watching. And don't forget to like and comment and subscribe. And what else? Thanks to Sis for pressing the buttons.
Yep. Bit better than usual. Not great, but a bit better.
Well,
Hey, we're proud of you.
Well, yeah. It was still a bit better. Come on, Ed. Come
we're still
on.
going to have a meeting
I
after.
wasn't totally useless. I was just mostly useless. So
It's the small things in life.
thank you, everyone. Good night. See you next week. Anything else, Ed?
No, play the video and we'll see you next week.
Yep. See you next week and see you at Drink and Draw tomorrow as well.
Yeah,
See
drink
you.
and draw.